A fresh military buildup is drawing attention in Russia's Far East. Satellite imagery and Ukrainian reports suggest at least 15 of Russia's newest Su-57 fifth-generation stealth fighters have been concentrated at Dzyomgi Air Base in the Khabarovsk region, not far from Japan. The move coincides with the reported delivery of a new batch of Su-57s to the Russian aerospace forces, the first confirmed delivery in over 6 months. Dzyomgi is no ordinary airfield. Located near the Gagarin aircraft plant in Komsomolsk-on-Amur, where the Su-35 and Su-57 are assembled, the base is considered one of Russia's most sensitive military facilities. It already hosts Su-35S air superiority fighters. Nearby bases operate MiG-31BM interceptors, long-range aircraft known for powerful radar systems and high-speed interception roles. Positioning the Su-57 alongside these aircraft could allow joint training operations, combining stealth capabilities with the MiG-31's large sensors and command and control potential. Military analysts say the deployment could serve multiple purposes. One possibility, sending a strategic message to Japan. Tokyo has accelerated defense reforms amid rising tensions with both China and Russia. Japan's Air Self-Defense Force operates F-35 stealth fighters alongside US forces stationed in the region. Training Su-57s against Su-35s and MiG-31s could simulate combat scenarios involving Western fifth-generation aircraft. The move may also reflect growing fleet strength. Su-57s have reportedly been used in limited roles in the conflict in Ukraine. With additional aircraft now delivered, Moscow may have enough to deploy simultaneously in Europe and the Pacific. From Dzyomgi, the Su-57's long combat range allows operations deep into the Pacific, potentially escorting Russian bombers near Japanese airspace or even towards Alaska. Across the Bering Strait, the United States maintains its largest concentration of fifth-generation fighters. Speculation has also resurfaced that Russia could eventually redeploy advanced fighters to Dzyomgi Air Base, a former MiG-31 hub near Alaska. For now, the presence of multiple Su-57s in the Far East signals one thing clearly: Russia is reinforcing its air power footprint in the Pacific at a time of intensifying global military competition, and the skies over Northeast Asia may be entering a new phase of strategic maneuvering.
From Iran's vantage point, a strategic tremor is rippling across the Middle East. At the Inoprom exhibition in Saudi Arabia, Russia's Industry and Trade Minister Anton Alikhanov confirmed that contracts have already been signed in the region for the export of the Su-57, Moscow's fifth-generation fighter. He would not name the buyer, but he made one thing clear: interest is high, contracts are real, and the aircraft is combat-tested. For Iran, the message resonates with unmistakable clarity. For decades, the Islamic Republic has operated a fleet shaped by sanctions and isolation. Nearly 300 aging fighters remain in service, many dating back to the Vietnam War era, including F-4E and F-5 variants that are now 3 generations behind the cutting edge. Pilots have preserved readiness through ingenuity, but technology has marched on. Now, the possibility of the Su-57 entering Iranian service represents more than a procurement decision. It signals a doctrinal shift. Leaked Russian documents in late 2025 revealed plans to deliver 48 Su-35 fighters to Iran, alongside other exports to Algeria and Ethiopia. The Su-35, advanced and highly maneuverable, offers rapid reinforcement, yet the Su-57 stands in another category entirely: stealth, sensor fusion, next-generation avionics, and extensive combat validation in contested airspace. From Tehran's perspective, the logic is layered. The Su-35 can be absorbed quickly, bolstering defenses amid immediate threats. It is less complex, easier to integrate, and well-suited to rebuilding squadron strength. But the Su-57 is transformational. It would not simply defend Iranian skies, it would challenge the regional air order. At present, Israel remains the sole operator of fifth-generation fighters in the Middle East. Its F-35I fleet has conducted intelligence-driven operations, yet full high-intensity combat capability remains dependent on future software upgrades expected later this decade. In June 2025, Israeli aircraft operated in constrained roles during strikes linked to Iranian targets, underscoring both capability and limitation. A fully operational Su-57 in Iranian hands would alter calculations. The aircraft has seen high-intensity combat testing in the Ukrainian theater, including suppression of enemy air defenses and air-to-air engagements in contested environments. That operational experience distinguishes it from many contemporaries still evolving toward full-spectrum combat readiness. For Iran, whose security doctrine emphasizes layered deterrence, the Su-57 fits within a broader strategy. Air defense systems, ballistic missile forces, unmanned aircraft fleets, and now potentially fifth-generation fighters could operate in concert. Tehran has long argued that deterrence ensures stability. Critics call it escalation. The geopolitical context sharpens the stakes. Syria and Iraq, once key Russian clients, have been destabilized by years of war and intervention. Yemen remains fractured. Algeria has confirmed receipt of Su-57 aircraft, becoming the first African operator. Yet in the Middle East heartland, the field narrows. Western-aligned states have faced pressure against procuring advanced Russian systems. Egypt's interest in the Su-35 faltered under threat of sanctions. The United Arab Emirates explored options but never crossed the threshold. Iran stands outside that pressure architecture. Tehran and Moscow have deepened ties amid shifting global alignments. Iran's exports of unmanned systems to Russia have been widely reported, and defense cooperation has expanded. Payment structures may not resemble conventional arms deals. They may reflect reciprocal transfers, strategic commodities, or industrial offsets. The Su-57 offers stealth characteristics designed to reduce detection, advanced radar systems capable of tracking multiple targets, and long-range precision strike potential. In doctrine, it becomes both shield and spear. Yet integration would not be immediate. Fifth-generation aircraft demand infrastructure, pilot conversion, maintenance ecosystems, and doctrinal adaptation. Therefore, the Su-35 could serve as bridge and backbone, strengthening capacity while the Su-57 gradually reshapes operational philosophy. Complementary roles appear plausible. The Su-35 as air superiority workhorse, the Su-57 as strategic penetrator and command node. If confirmed, such a sale would reverberate across the region. Russia has not named the buyer. Financial arrangements remain undisclosed. Timelines are uncertain. India is widely expected to become the largest foreign operator, and other Asian states may follow. Yet in the Middle East, the leading candidate aligns with both capability need and political feasibility. For Tehran, the calculus is stark. An aging fleet cannot secure tomorrow's skies. Regional adversaries are modernizing. Technological asymmetry risks vulnerability. If contracts have indeed been signed, the Su-57 may soon move from speculation to runway reality.